What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of BWT. I'm your host, Teddy, and today we will be going over the Yankees versus the Rays in the series right before the All Star break. Both teams have one more series before the All Star break. This was the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday matchup. Yep. Actually, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Um, yeah. Before we get into that, I want to make sure that you guys are subscribed to all the other shows on the network. You got CTC, Carl Tucker College, gives you everything you need to know about college basketball and college football. Um, RBO, Real Ballers Only, with Vaughn, gives you everything you need to know about the NBA. FFC, Fantasy Football with Coach Coombs. He gives you everything you need to know about fantasy football. Um, and he is going over the draft um, and giving predictions right now until that season comes along. And then we have Dave's Doghouse. He gives you the highlights and the lowlights of the week. He does one episode every week. And then we have Kings Talk with Joe Jordan. Sacramento Kings fan, gives you everything you need to know about the Sacramento Kings. And of course, you cannot forget In the Red Corner with Tomo, Ricky, and Ty. Boxing show, gives you everything you need to know with three very different angles at the sport. And then you have the main show with Refuse to Lose with Dave, Tomo, and Joe. So let's get right into it. Um, game one was, I might be mispronouncing this guy's name, but Pepioit for the uh, for the Rays going up against Carlos Rodon. In the top of the first, Glaber gets the scoring started for the Yankees with an RBI single to go up 1-0. And then in the bottom of the first, Randy Arozarena ties up the game with an RBI double. And Isaac Paredes hits a 3-run home run to give the Rays the lead 4-1. In the top of the seventh, Ben Rice hits a 2-run home run to make it 4-3. And then in the bottom of the eighth, the Rays get some insurance from Johnny DeLuca with an RBI double to make it 5-3, which ended up being the final score. Rays take game one of this series. Pepioit goes 5 2/3 of an inning, giving up 4 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, 7 Ks. His ERA on the year is a 4.20, and his record goes to 5-5. And the losing pitcher was Carlos Rodon. He goes 4 innings, giving up 5 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 5 Ks, 4.63 ERA on the year, and his record drops to 9-7. It's insane that he started off the year how he did. In his last 5 starts, he's 0-5. It's been that first inning for him. He just can't come out and have a good first inning, right? And that is huge because that sets the tone for the rest of the game. That gives your offense momentum, right? If they feel like they constantly have to claw away at a 4 or 5-run lead, they start to get desperate as an offense. They start swinging at bad pitches, and the good pitches they start to miss them because they're so like, oh wow, I have to produce on this pitch, and if I don't, then the offense will not. Uh, we won't have success, right? Um, so he has to come out and just be completely better in the second half because we can't have the type of starts that he's been having. Peter Fairbanks comes out with the save. He goes an inning, giving up a hit, no one runs, no walks, 1K. His ERA on the year is a 3.13, and he gets his 15th save on the season. We go to game 2. It was Eflin versus Stroman. And in the top of the second, Trent Grisham hits an RBI double to make it 1-0. In the top of the fourth, Trent Grisham hits a sac fly to make it 2-0. And then in the bottom of the fifth, Yandy Diaz hits a ground ball for an RBI to make it 2-1, which ended up being the final score. This was the Trent Grisham game. He made a game-saving catch in the bottom of the 8th inning on a line drive in the right center gap to secure the final out of that inning. Eflin goes 7, giving up 4 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 6 Ks, 3.99 ERA on the year. He's 5-6 on the season. Stroman started the game. He went 4 in the third, giving up 7 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 2 Ks, 3.51 ERA on the year. He got the no decision. Tim Hill got the win, going an inning, giving up 2 hits, no earned runs, no walks, 2 Ks, and ERA of 4.72. Record improves to 3-0. Clay Holmes gets his 20th save on the year, going an inning in the third, giving up no hits, no runs, no walks, 2 Ks. His ERA drops to a 2.89. This game was close. It was one of those games where you need guys to step up. Trent Grisham was able to step up and provide that offense that we needed that given day, right? Good enough for the win. So, as a Trent Grisham game, we'll give that game to him. And then we go to game 3, rubber match. We had Shane Baz going up against Nestor Cortez. In the bottom of the first, Randy Rosarina connects for a 2-run home run to make it 2-0. Austin Wells hits a solo home run in the top of the second to make it 2-1. Juan Soto ties the game up with a solo shot in the top of the third. In the bottom of the third, Josh Lowe hits an RBI single to make it 3-2. Ahmed Rosario hits an RBI double to make it 4-2. Jose Siri hits a sac fly to make it 5-2. In the top of the fifth, Ben Rice hits a sac fly to make it 5-3. And in the top of the ninth, Ben Rice hits an RBI single to make it 5-4, which ended up being the final score. Yankees had a chance to win this game. We had second and third with first and second with Aaron Judge up. He goes after the first pitch, hits a foul ball fly out to first base, not producing anything in that at bat. And then Ben Rice comes up with a single. He's been having some great at bats at the major league level so far. I'm very interested to see what they do with Rizzo when he is healthy, whenever that happens, because he really hasn't been making any progress. Not that I've known, at least. Baz went 4 innings, 4 and a third, giving up 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 5 Ks, 5.23 ERA. Cortez gets a loss, going 4 and a third, giving up 7 hits, 5 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 Ks, 3.67 ERA on the year. His record goes to 4-8. Off. He's so off on the road. He is a completely different pitcher when he pitches in the Bronx and when he doesn't pitch in the Bronx. It's kind of annoying, and he needs to figure that out so that we can consistently be better. We can't have pitchers that just throw well in the Bronx. There's going to be playoff games where we go into hostile environments. The fans are yelling at you while you're warming up. The fans are yelling at you every single pitch that you were throwing in that game, and we need to be able to produce on the mound. Peter Fairbanks gets the save, 16th on the year, going an inning, giving up 1 hit, 1 earned run, 2 walks, no strikeouts. His ERA goes to a 3.31. Kevin Kelly gets the win, going 2/3 of an inning, no hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, no Ks, 3.83 ERA on the year. His record goes to 3-1, and the Yankees lose yet another series. Um, this one hurts because it was very winnable. This game was winnable, um, and we almost won it. Gleyber Torres comes up with runners in scoring position, and he hits a bloop single. Their second baseman, I believe, Caballero, he ranges out to center field. Jose Siri is crashing down while he's going out, and they almost collide, and he makes a hell of a grab to finish the game. He makes the grab, takes a step, and then like celebrates, and the ball comes out. The Yankees were saying that he dropped it from the bench, but it was an amazing catch, um, especially at that point in the game. So hats off to him for that catch, being able to secure the series win for the Rays. Yankees figure it out. Got a big series coming up against the Baltimore Orioles. AL East is right there. It's right there. We can go get it. We can go get it going into the All-Star break, right? We've been playing some bad baseball, but we're starting to play a lot better. At bats are a lot better. Pitching has been better as well. So we're heading in the right direction. As Aaron Boone likes to say, it's right in front of us, right? So make sure you guys are subscribed to every show on the Refuse to Lose network so you do not miss another episode that we drop when we are covering our respective sports. And also, make sure you subscribe here, like this video, share it with any baseball fans that you may know, Yankee fans, Rays fans. I don't really know any Rays fans. Tampa doesn't know any Rays fans because their field is constantly empty. But if you happen to know any, share this video with them. Um, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next episode of BWT. Peace.